This past year, Lynn Howe has implemented the Spanish language program. It is an opt-in program before school, and it's sponsored by our booster club. We had a couple of parents, and that grew from a couple of parents to a group of parents that really spearheaded the efforts, raised money, worked with volunteers, created curriculum, and it's amazing. We have over 160 kids come twice a week, 8 o'clock to 8:30, 45 minutes before school starts, to learn Spanish. And they're learning Spanish through games and songs, and you can see the kids excited about learning a second language. The most special part of Linwood Howe is community. It's something I felt very strongly within the first 2 months I was at Lynn Howe, and it's something that I continue to feel at all of our events. I see parents interacting. I see parents that will come in and they look out for kids that they may or may not know on the playground, but they know that they're a student at Lynn Howe. I think that there's a lot of respect for the diversity of our community, and just really that tie and that feel that we want to not only see our own children succeed, but each other's children succeed, and we want to have the best for everyone.
I love teaching at Lynn Howe because the school is focused on the whole child. We have a lot of activities here. Everybody's involved in all the kids' lives. It doesn't matter if the student's in your class or someone else's class. We know all of the students, and all of the students are every teacher's child. So we work together harmoniously as a group, and it's a really safe place for the kids to come to school and just be who they are.
We address the whole child. We balance the curriculum. We have a real harmony. I look at Linwood Howe as a family, and a lot of times I talk to the kids as our family and how we treat each other. So it's like, I feel like Lynn Howe is a very special place in that respect. And I support that. We read in the PE curriculum, we read a book called How to Fill Your Bucket at the beginning of the year. So it's a positive way of interacting with your fellow students. But addressing the whole child, I think that's something that Linwood Howe does magnificently.
One of my favorite school projects that I do with my kids is something that we did this year. I had a parent come in from the past, and we started a new project of community learning on Culver City's history in the past and the future. And the children brought in all the recycle teacher, trash for teacher projects, and we learned about Culver City's history, what makes the city, the integral parts of a city, and what we could look forward to in the future as things change from even when they were born or where their families moved here. And they designed a whole futuristic Culver City, taking in the integral parts that we talked about and made what hospitals would look like, and transportation with flying cars, and restaurants that were all together. And they made this gigantic diorama of just all the pieces with roads and cars. And they wrote about it, and we researched it, and they worked together, and it was hands-on, and it was fun for them, and they couldn't wait till the other parent came to add more materials to it, and we could build it, and it was fantastic. It was the first time we did it this year, and it was something I would definitely like to incorporate again.
I'm new here, and it's been a community that embraces you from day one. It's a community that believes in the whole child, and there are so many after-school activities. There are so many interests that the teachers have here. There's so many interests that the parents have, that they all fuse together and form an amazing community, and you really feel that love here.
The best thing about Lynn Howe is the family.
Are an exceptional family.
The kind of poster for a family.
A little family to me.
A small community, family feel.
The family atmosphere.
We really become a family.
We're a family, and no other school is like Lynn Howe. It is the best.
You know, every time a new family comes in, I hope to make a connection with them and them with me. You know, their children are here with us, sometimes more than they are at home, and you know, wanting the parents to be comfortable with their children being with us and knowing that they're leaving them in a safe and loving environment, I think is important.